What's up YouTube, Awesome Yu-Gi-Oh here, and I just came back the other day from a regional I attended, and I got 4th place. So I got my invite for the European Championship, really nice. Played a pretty good day of Yu-Gi-Oh. Didn't get the mat yet, because the store owner, hadn't gotten it in the mail, so that's kind of awkward. But I believe it should be the Virgil mat, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll get that a bit later on. I was playing Qliphort. There was a lot of Burning Abyss. Like a lot of Burning Abyss at the event. I think somewhere near 40% or something. Which is just stupid. And of course, you all probably know Clifford doesn't have the best Burning Abyss matchup, and then 60% of the matches I played, I did play against Burning Abyss. But I only lost one, so that's pretty good. Went X1 at the event. Only lost to the eventual winner of the event, playing Burning Abyss. With some cool tech cards, which really destroyed me, to be honest. Yeah, I'll show you the deck list I ran. Not going to explain too much about it, because I did do a deck profile on Qliphort like maybe a month ago, maybe not even. And then I might share some of my tournament experience if something pops up in my head. So I was running triple disc, triple scout, which I did actually see a fair amount of times. So I think I saw him in my opening hand about 50% of the time. Now I didn't go. Oh no, wait! I did go first once. I went first once on the die roll the entire day, and all the other times I went second. So that does increase the chances of opening with the scout, because then you have a 6 card, of course, or scout or summoners arts. It's the same thing, of course. But yeah, that's pretty good for what I'm used to, actually. So yeah, wasn't complaining about that. Then triple carrier and triple helix, and then I was running the shell right now. I know a lot of American players aren't running shell. Pretty much every European player is running shell, and I have to agree with the European players. Shell's an amazing card. Gives you some great OTK pushes. The extra 9 skill is pretty handy, because people are going to try and out scout every time, of course. So I actually used it as a skill once, this shell, to push for an OTK. Yeah, I like this skill. It also does the piercing damage, which is really good. And it's just another big normal summon you can make. And then to round up the monsters, the 2 trampolines. I actually never opened with trampolines and scout, but yeah. That is pretty much the best opening you can get, especially if you have a sacrifice with it. Scout is going to, or either sacrifice or a monster or whatever, but Scout's going to search something out, and then you put your trampolines down. You can pendulum summon whatever you searched out, put Scout back again in the pendulum zone, use the sacrifice on the monster and search out the disc to with the Scout the second time in the turn, and then you can just normal summon the disc the same turn. Really strong play. So yeah, but I didn't get the chance to do that, but that's fine. That's it for the monsters, spells, triple sacrifice, of course, best card in the deck. Triple summoners art. Actually saw this a lot more, probably because they're super. I've drawn like 2 times the amount of summoner arts I'm used to. So yeah, but that might be because at least that's something I've heard, that it's easier to draw super rare cards than it's to draw a regular rare or a common card. But yeah, I don't know if that's actually a proven fact, but it does seem that way right now for me. Triple upstart, consistency. Then the back row, hey, triple MST and triple night beam. These cards are just so important against Burning Abyss. Really the only chance you have to beat Burning Abyss if they have a Fire Lake. If they don't have a Fire Lake, your matchup is going to be a lot easier, but if they have the Fire Lake, Night Beams and Mystical Space Typhoon, just back row removal in general is really relevant. I didn't actually saw the Night Beams that much, but I saw a lot of MSTs. I was opening double MST in 30% of my hands, so that's not that bad, because pretty much you only need 2 cards in Qliphort, so it's like 2 of your combo cards, like Scout or Sacrifice, or a Carrier and Sacrifice, Helix and a Sacrifice, whatever. To do something, you don't really need like 3 monsters in hand, so you have the space to open with MSTs or Night Beams or one of your Floodgates. And then for the, I still have some spells: Snatch Tool, Raigeki, Book of Moon, and Laser Clip. Book of Moon actually won me 2 games, just having the Book of Moon. Stupid good card. Didn't see Raigeki all day and didn't see Snatch Tool once. Neither of those I've actually been able to use, because I just didn't draw any of these 2. I got Snatch Tool, let's see, 5 times. And this card is stupid. This card, it pushes so far behind. I have been able to play around it. I don't think I lost more than 1 game because of the Snatch Tool that resolved, but it's just, yeah, I don't think it's a card that should have come off in hindsight. It doesn't, it's not a skillful card. You can rip this off the top of your deck and just play this. I might be a bit more salty about it because I didn't get to see him once, and this would be a good card for me to draw with all the level 6s I run, so I can just tribute summon them, getting rid of an opponent's monster, or Snatch Tool, BLS or something my opponent dropped at me, or Virgil, whatever, to put on some massive amounts of damage. But like I said, I didn't see it. My opponents were using it on my sacrificed Qliphorts all fucking day. But yeah, Raigeki on theory, good card. Just blow up your opponent's field and OTK. But like I said, Book of Moon worked wonders for me, especially in the Burning Abyss matchup. This card is so important. Now to play, and in the mirror match as well. I didn't play any mirrors actually, but in the mirror match it's a really good card as well. Just Book of Moon, whatever they normal summon before they can clip the sacrifice, puts them a turn behind. Really good. And then Laser Clip, best card in deck. No, it's not Sacrifice, best card in deck, but it's a really good card. Allows for some straight up unfair OTK pushes as well. And then these 6 Floodgates, triple Skill Drain, triple Finance Emptiness. These cards are stupid. This is probably what makes this deck such a good deck. Nothing more to say about a Skill Drain. Just pushing up all your guys to incredible heights. Helix carriers become 2400, with Sacrifice they become 2700, and if you have a carrier or a disc in the air pendulum zone, they become 3000. That's just insane amounts. That's it for the main deck. Extra, we have Big Eye. I didn't make anything in the extra deck, by the way. Never got the opportunity to. Big Eye, Dracossack, Master of Blades, Gaia, Luxorus, Shark Fortress, and then the rank 4s, Dark Rebellion, Axiton, Diamond Dire, Cowboy, Harland Draco. Let's see if I'll just put it on there. Fuck it. Castell, Dweller, Kargorgon, and Regnit. 0, like I said, and then I had some tokens for the Dracossack, but I never entered the extra deck. These are on the World Championship sleeves, by the way, which look amazing. Side deck, Triple Max C, of course, came in against Burning Abyss every time. Triple Dinotherium, but like I said, I didn't play any mirror matches. It's the best card in the mirror match by far. Especially for me, because I always go second. Because I always lose the die roll, and I still always win game 1. And then my opponent's going to choose to go first, and I siphon down Therium, and I can destroy them. But it didn't happen, so. The towers. Now let me tell you something about Qliphort towers. Of course, I was citing this for, well, Rogue, but I didn't really face any Rogue matches, but Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss, in theory, shouldn't have any outs. And I summoned this guy 3 times. 3 times. That's not that little when you're citing it, so only game 2 and then maybe a game 3. And I lost all 3 times, literally. I lost. I lost the game. So how, you might ask? So the one time was against a Burning Abyss player, and I was at 2300 life. I used a scout effect, so I got a 1500 life. Destroyed my opponent's field. Now at this point he only had a Sir in hand. And main phase 2 I made the Qliphort tower. So I'm at 1500 life, he's about 3,000 or 4,000, I'm not sure. And he has like 15 to 20 cards in deck. With a total of, let's see, he had a tour guide left, he had a Sir left, and I believe a Skarm, and then maybe an Elich or a Kelcab, I'm not sure. But let's say 4 monsters left in deck. Barring a Foolish, he might have had a Foolish as well. I don't know if he probably would have played a Foolish, so let's say he had a Foolish as well. So let's say 5 monsters. Because I don't think he milled a Foolish in that game, but I'm not. But let's say 5 monsters. Now I summoned the towers, and I used its effect to hit the Sir. Sir hadn't gotten its effect off, but I was hoping he would put back either a Virgil or a Dante. So then I would win. Then I would just straight up win. Because the only chance he had of winning was drawing into another level 3. Not using Sir to get back a Dante or Virgil, but just another level 3, which he actually did. He did get back the Skarm, which of course was the proper play. And then drawing one of the other level 3s, or just straight up the Tour Guide, which he still had left in his deck, to make the Nightmare Shark. And Nightmare Shark would lose 500 attack, but he would still be at 1500, just enough to make game against me. And so I dropped the Sir, he specialed the Skarm, and he drew the second Skarm, or the third Skarm he had in his deck. Just normal summon the Skarm. I don't even think he bothered special summoning, and made the Nightmare Shark. Now that's one time. The other 2 times, I got honest on the towers. 2 times. I actually got honest a 3rd time as well, but that wasn't on a tower, on a Qliphort tower. I believe that was on Shell, I think. So yeah, and honest and Burning Abyss is a thing in my area, apparently, because I got honest on a Virgil and I got honest on a Dante. So yeah, I know people were afraid of the towers in Burning Abyss. And I thought they might implement cards like Horn of Heaven or Solemn Morning or something. But people were running Honest, so the guy who actually won, I don't know if he was running 2-1 Honest, but he was running Honest, and yeah, that's I was pretty annoyed by that. To Honest, yeah, I don't agree with that as well. It's just stupid. Honest is still a stupid card, so yeah. But yeah, knowing this, I probably won't use this card again, because if you can just out it like that easy, and people are always going to have an Honest or whatever they have to out this against me, because that's just my luck. But on paper, towers should have won me more games when I summoned them, not 0% of the games in which I summoned them. But yeah, so it's all good, it's all good. Then triple Spell Shutting Arrow, once again didn't play on mirror matches, so this never came in. Triple Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I did have this at some points against the Burning Abyss matchup, and I flipped it at some points against the Burning Abyss matchup, but they always had the out. Or they already had the Fire Lake or something. So this never was used, pretty much. At least not the way I wanted it. Balaam's Trapple, this is also mainly for the mirror, so this never came in. And then one Climate Change, which actually won me 1 game. My opponent looped double Fire Lake, and in total he managed to get rid of triple Scout and a disc or something. My extra deck was just loaded up with Qliphort monsters. And I flipped the Climate Change to OTK, pretty much. So yeah, this card is really good against the Burning Abyss matchup and in the mirror match. But once again, I didn't play mirror match, but I did side him in against the Burning Abyss matchup, going second. So yeah, that's the deck I ran. Like I said, it worked pretty well for me. And I actually kind of like playing this deck as well. Let's see, do I want anything else? Oh, the guy who went second was actually playing Shadow Artifact. I didn't get to play him, but he was running pretty much what you would expect from Shadow Artifact, but then instead of the 2 moral attack, he lost on the banned list, and the Super Poly, of course, Super Poly just became Snatch Steal, it's kind of obvious, but he just ran 2 sides. Really good player, sub some YCSs, I believe, recently, and I believe another regional as well. But yeah, it was kind of cool. So first place was Burning Abyss, second place was Shadow Artifact, third place Burning Abyss, fourth place Qliphort, me, and fifth place was, I believe, Shadow, but then just the Danko dolls. Sixth place, I believe Shadows as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And what ended the top 8? I'm sorry, I don't know the other 2 decks. I'm going to say one of it was at least another Burning Abyss, because like I said, there were so many Burning Abyss players at the event. Yeah, but that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I don't think I have anything else to be salty about, apart from the honests and Snatch Steals all day long. These cards are stupid. I don't hope they get hit, because that would pretty much kill this deck. Because this is really what makes this deck so good. But just in general, they probably should get hit to like 1 each or something. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably be attending a regional in a couple of months. I did already get my invite, but it's always fun to attend a regional. And yeah, if I perform well again, I'll do a report on that. Right now I attended 3 regionals and I topped all 3. So yeah, that's kind of cool. But I hope I'll be able to keep that up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.